Welcome to this episode of Diaspora Scholars TV, where we bring you stories about students and scholars and professionals who've left their motherland to come to the US to study and to pursue their careers. So in this final part, I'm talking to a student at Bowling Green State University. He's going to tell us his name once more for those who've just joined us and what he's doing at Bowling Green State University. And welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Korme, welcome.
Thank you, Doctor.
Sure.
Yeah.
So tell us your full names again for the people of Marsabit and Kenya as well.
Okay.
In full, and then we revert to our short form, Korme.
Okay.
Go ahead, yeah.
Okay. My name is Mamo Korme. I'm from Marsabit County, the second largest county. I love saying that because people think it's the largest. I mean, we are still proud of being second largest. Then I come from North Horr Constituency, the largest constituency in Kenya. Here I came fall this year.
By fall, you mean around August?
Yeah, August.
Yeah.
A good one, yeah. August this year. So I'm doing a master's degree in engineering management. Yeah.
And that is after getting a bachelor's degree in agricultural biosystems.
Engineering, yeah.
Agricultural biosystems engineering at Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology.
Yes.
Located in Nairobi.
Yes.
Kenya.
Yeah, sure.
Wow, that's an achievement already. Now, you said you came here in the fall or in August 2024. I ask every interviewee, what was the culture shock for you when you came to the US? Where did you land? And tell us about, your 1 week and the kind of cultural shock experience for you.
Oh, goodness. Okay. That one, everything was different. Almost everything.
By everything you mean?
This is what I mean. First thing, when they came here, the system is like almost everything is self-service. Even right from the airport. For a village boy like me, well, that was difficult. That was really difficult.
Looking
everything,
for a cart to push your luggage, everything.
Your luggage, and then nowadays you have to scan your ticket. Just everything is like self-service. So after that, I landed at first my first flight from JKI. I landed at Netherlands, Amsterdam.
Oh, you went to Amsterdam?
Yeah, for like 4-hour layover, and then I went to my entry port was Boston.
Is that a busy airport?
Yep, a big one. Big one. I was like walking around, and halfway I start asking people, "Where's gate A?" Then they'll tell me, you have to walk, just continue.
Just keep walking.
Yeah, I feel like I'm already past the airport.
Do you know, how long did you walk? There's a time I walked for almost half an hour.
Exactly. I walked for like 30 minutes. I was walking, and then it looks like I'm even out of the airport. I was worried I'll even walk past the airport.
Yeah, because Boston is still kind of an old-fashioned, airport, and there are buses outside the airport. You have to leave every terminal to get a bus, to the other, terminals. And it's kind of really a bit complicated because the alternative is to walk within the airport, and it's a long walk.
Yeah, sure. So,
and then eventually from Boston, you came to which airport?
Detroit.
Yeah,
Michigan.
And then from Michigan?
From Michigan, and I was picked from Detroit by Alex Maingi.
Alex Maingi was a Kenyan student who was here.
Yeah, my former high school. We were in the same high school. Then we went to the same college, but he was like 2 years ahead of me. Then he came here before me, and then I'll tell you this later, of course. But
no, you're telling the viewers today.
Yeah,
the viewers wanna know about that story. And I remember one interviewee and athlete also talked about Alex Maingi. Looks like he was very instrumental in helping some of you guys to come to Bowling Green State University. So what did he really do? So he picked you up from the airport?
He picked me up from the airport. Actually, he was my contact right from Kenya. I was talking to him. I knew he was in BGSU. So as I was talking to him, then he picked me actually when I arrived at Detroit. He picked me from the airport, and he brought me here to BGSU. Yeah.
So he was very instrumental in your coming. So tell us, how did he take you through this journey? He told you about BGSU, then you applied. Take us through that process, because there is one viewer who asked me and said, like, please ask the interviewees to tell us how they got the positions, even the kind of question they asked them at the embassy when they were getting visas, and what did you need, to get a visa, and eventually what do you do? Because people even do not know what is an I-20. So tell us that bit of information.
Okay, like my story started from this desire and hunger to explore whatever the world opportunity the world can offer me. Like as I said, I don't feel like there's limitation into my capability whatsoever. It doesn't matter where I come from. I knew like there's something I wanted to do with my life, and I never wanted to be an average boy from village. I go to a primary school in village, high school within the surrounding, and then I'll go to maybe college or even just leave it at that, marry and live like no, I never wanted that. So after going to high school, of course, I met a lot of people. Life was like actually that's a point in life where I started interacting with people from like from different like backgrounds. After that, one of those people I met was Maingi. Maingi was just my schoolmate at that point. It was just my schoolmate. People, we knew each other. Then he was like 2 years ahead of me. He finished high school and then went to Jomo Kenyatta. I joined him at Jomo Kenyatta University.
Which year was that? When did you join Jomo Kenyatta University?
2015.
2015.
Yep, I joined in 2015. So I didn't even know Maingi went to Jomo Kenyatta. Of course, I knew him, but I didn't know.
You met him. They said, oh,
yep,
so
we were like, then I met him in Jomo Kenyatta again.
So he was a Chogoria boys?
Chogoria boys. So
okay.
My schoolmate in Chogoria boys. Then we met again in Jomo Kenyatta. Then after Jomo Kenyatta, of course, he finished again before me. So he went to Ohio exchange. He came to US here. I would say now that I'm in US. He came to US for under J1 visa.
He came under J1 visa.
Yeah, for Ohio exchange program. So that is one of the programs that I actually was targeting to live, like to go abroad.
So he didn't come he came as a student exchange?
Yep, he came under J1 visa.
Oh, so J1 visa is for student and teacher and professor exchange programs. Okay.
So those are one of the programs that I was like looking up to leave the country, like to explore opportunities beyond like Kenya. So that's how I obtained my passport actually. I wanted to go like right when I was finishing during Corona, like COVID-19, when it was at the beginning, like March of 2020, I applied for my passport. Mind you, like it was like 4,050 shillings, but that was a lot of money for a student.
It's a lot of money for a student.
So,
especially if you don't have a job.
Yeah, sure. I decided to pay that.
Wow.
I just wanted to get my passport.
You were determined to have the document. Yep. One day you'll use it.
Yep. I was like, I'll keep my passport. Wherever the opportunity will find me, I'll go.
Wow.
Yep. So I
had a vision of going abroad somewhere.
Yep. Honestly, I didn't know this one. This one caught me like off guard. But I knew like right away I wanted to there's something I wanted to do with my life beyond like Kenya. So I obtained my passport, and then I just went out and then decided to do like an internship. Of course, that's most of the time we will get like after graduating in Kenya. So we all know how things are. So while I was doing like my internship, and then I went back to Marsabit, of course, after the campus. I graduated, and then I stayed in Nairobi for some time. Then I saw the life in the city was very expensive when you don't have like a job. Decided to go back to Marsabit and got an internship in Marsabit. So with a non-profitable organization.
What was the name of the organization?
Food for the Hungry.
Oh, Food. I mean, I'm laughing at it not because that they don't do like a real job, but on the flip side, they already have called you hungry even before they come on the ground, and that's how I always wonder, like being branded hungry even before you are hungry, So keep going. Anyways, that's a story for another day.
Yeah, so I got an internship with them as a water and sanitation engineer. So I worked there for like almost a year, the
Mm.
whole of 2023.
Mm.
I was in Marsabit, but still all this time
But
right after
they pay fairly well.
not that much. Maybe if you go to out and do like they send you out to do like the field jobs. Like
Okay.
you go to site, you do
Oh,
site assessment,
they
and
give
then
you
after that,
per DM.
yeah, per diem. That's now where you get maybe some money. It was
Mm.
a lot of money for me back then. So
Yeah.
um, after school now, I said that like I went to Marsabit, but all along, like right from when I was in JKUAT, I had Maingi's number. So I was constantly telling him, Maingi, whenever you see any opportunity, please share it with
Let
me.
me know.
Yep. And Maingi kept on saying, I'll let you know when the time is like
And
it's
indeed, he
right. Yep.
did let you
And
know.
he did that while I was then the internship ended. And of course there was this they put on they added this promise that they'll give me a job. I did well, so they'll give me a job. So it was a long story. It never materialized. I didn't get any job from them. So after that, I didn't know where I will go. I had no
Next.
idea where I will go next. So at this time, I don't know who sent a Maingi. We didn't talk for months
Mm.
before that. So one day he just said, "Hi, Mamo, how are you doing? Please let
Try
me.
this.
Yeah, I'm sharing a link. Please apply to this school. This is a good program, and then the acceptance rate for this university is high. Please apply." I did
Wow.
apply. That's this year, at the beginning of this year.
You applied this year, 2024?
Yep, February this year. That's when I
Oh,
applied.
really?
Yep. So
That's just a few months to the beginning of the semester.
yep, I told you it got me like off guard. All along, I had my passport. Like I didn't know where I'm going, but this one
They
got me
say
off guard.
chance favors a prepared mind.
Sure, I'm a living testimony to that. So he told me, "Mom, apply for this." So I applied. I actually did it like most of those applications. I did it with my phone. So I applied it on my phone. I was putting things, and then if I get confused, I call him.
Mm.
At that time, Maingi was doing his thesis. He was very busy, so he ended up like handing me over to an athlete.
Oh.
I said, "Okay, an athlete is all so here. Please talk to
Mm.
an athlete.
Mm.
He'll take care of that. When I'm busy, please talk to an athlete." He sent me an athlete's number.
And then eventually it happened and you eventually came.
Uh-huh.
Wow. That's, a story that, we want to be able to share with the rest of Kenyans. So viewers, if you want to be able to get to know about the story that we just shared about how to apply to Bowling Green State University, you can always reach out to Korme by commenting down below. As well, you can also go to the website kenyascientistindiaspora.com, where we'll put Korme's profile and LinkedIn link where you can directly communicate with him via LinkedIn. And so we want to thank you so much for having agreed to come to this show. You've shared quite a bit all along from Marsabit, from North Horr, your way on to Chogoria Boys, where, you went to school with Alex Maingi. We eventually helped you, to come here after going to Juja Boys. And, it's no doubt that Bowling Green State University has many Kenyans, even in the engineering department who have been there before and who are there, currently. So, final word on that camera. What can you tell any Kenyan there, in terms of making a decision? What is the first step to get a passport?
Yep, first step, like get your passport. I know many Kenyans are nowadays applying passport. Back then, it can take even a year or even more to get a passport. Right now, it takes like 10 days. Recently, I was talking to someone, like they got their passport in like 10 days. So please go and get that passport. I know that 4,000 shillings right now look like a lot of money. But when the opportunity finds you, like when that opportunity, like the passport, I mean, opens doors for you, you will never even remember like 4,000. That's like $35, right? That's like very little. So please go and obtain your passport and then learn to talk to people. Nobody can do things on their own.
Sure, nobody can do things on
So
their
learn to
own.
talk to
And,
people.
we want to thank you so much. And again, thanks for coming to the show, Mr. Korme. We wish you the
welcome.
best of luck.
Thank you very
And
much.
we'll track your story again.
Okay.
Asante sana.
Okay, karibu. Thank
They
you.
call me Daktari. Goodbye. You made it?